Good morning. So, after my last video, I had a few people reach out and ask me about hanking cord. The reason you hank cord is so that you don't just have a wad of tangled up cord in your pack or pocket when it's time to go use it. A hanked cord looks like this. You can have your working end can be either just straight like this is, or you can have a bowline on there, you can have a fast deploy ridge line, there's many different ways to hank your cord as far as the working end goes. But ultimately you get this nice tidy bundle out of your pack or pocket, and you have your working end which just pulls, and as you pull you can see it's not tangling. It does a little bit of looping at the end because it's looped tight around, but you have now a continuous piece of cord with no tangles. So the way you put that back in a hank is you take your working end, and again this might have a bowline, it might have some prusik for your ridge line, whatever the case may be, but this is the end you're going to pull, and you take it and you set it between your fingers so that it's just a little bit past the edge of your hand. Okay, it doesn't have to be much, just a little bit past or right close to it. Alright, and then what you do is you take and hook your thumb and then hook your pinky, and as you see you're going to go in a figure 8 motion. And you'll get a good feel as you use your cord how many times you have to loop for however much cord, so you have enough left at the end to get a proper wrap. I'm going to take this one more time. Now when you get it to where you have enough left to do your wrap, you're just going to take and capture it and slide it off your thumb. Alright, and then you're going to slide your finger out of there, and you're going to hold it without letting it come unwound. And then you take and just do a nice neat wrap, and you're not wrapping tightly, okay? You're just capturing it, so it's not, you're not cinching it down or anything, you're just wrapping it around, but you want to keep it nice and tidy so that it's straight like this. If it doesn't go completely to the far end, that's fine too. When you get to where you got just the last little bit left, what you want to do is you want to come back one loop, and you want to just loosen that up and then come under it. Now the reason you come under it like that is because that snugs it down, holds it in place, and when you pull it out, it unwinds instead of winding into a knot. And there you have your hank. It will sit in your pack or your pocket, and it won't get tangled up, and when you're ready to use it, just grab it and go. Hanking line works good with paracord, bank line, zing it, anything between probably 1.5 and 5 millimeters. If you start getting big, like 1/4 inch, that starts to get a really big handful with a really small amount of rope. So probably paracord on down. If you get too fine, it's hard to work with as well. You can still do it, it's just a lot harder to work with. But probably between paracord and zing it are probably the size of rope that's appropriate for hanking. And with paracord, if you get used to it and you get a really good fat handful, you can get almost 50 feet in one hank.